Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Borderlands 4 video.
Another one.
That's right, we're back at it again, and today I'm going to show you how you can get the plasma coil. We're going to be testing this weapon out as well and seeing how good it is. You know what to do. Plasma coil, you're going to have to farm this guy right here. Yep, the timekeeper in one of the final places that we was exploring during our campaign, the Upper Dominion. So we're going to come over here, we're going to fast travel to the second fast travel point, and then we're going to make our way all the way over to the boss. Now it is going to take us a couple of minutes, so kick back, relax, and enjoy. I'll chime in once we get over to the boss room. Enjoy. Alright, now that we are finally here at the boss, this is how this is going to work. I'm going to show you exactly how this boss is going to be farmable and show you the best way to make it as efficient as possible, then show you the legendary drop. First thing first, the boss fight. Look, it's just going to take time to take out this boss. Even if you had a one-shot songbird, boom, and you one-shot him right there and you're going into his next damage phase, it just takes time. It goes up in the air, comes back down, and then you could probably one-shot him again. Then it just takes time, animation move, before the portal open up. It just takes time. So this is one of those bosses that you can farm it, but to be as efficient as possible, you're going to have to miss out on a whole lot of loot. Well, initially. Right? Now, the whole lot of loot is from the chest, but I digress. It just takes time. The animation, all of this is going to take you roughly around maybe about a minute to 2 minutes, depending on your build, depending on if you're stacking damage or not, you know. To make this as efficient as possible, and I'm speeding this up, skip all of the chests and hit the portal. The problem is I've gotten plenty of legendaries out of these chests, so I know I'm missing loot. But if you're trying to target farm something, the best way to do it is just to leave all of the loot on the floor from the boss, and then once you get a legendary to drop, then pick up all of your loot. Don't hit any of the chests and hit the portal. And if you do that, you can shave off a little bit of time from the farming. Other than that, it's just going to take time and RNGs to be with you, because he has a lot of different loot that he can drop, and this is just one of the many legendaries that he can drop. Doing that and all the damage phases, it just takes some time to farm this boss up. But he do got some good loot, my dude, and this is one of the legendaries that I got to drop, and we're going to go over it. So let's show you the legendary drop, and then we're going to go over this weapon. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and finish taking out this boss like so. Throw down the hard low ability, take out the boss, and voila, just like that, we finally are going to get a legendary. Yep, it took us quite a few times to get this bad boy to drop, and to keep it all honest with you, I've only gotten a few of these, so I'm not sure exactly how rare of a drop this is. The problem with this boss is he spit the loot everywhere. As you can see, I have to go all the way over here to the edge of the room. But here it is right here, the plasma coil. I've only got 2 of these to drop. And it's decent. On paper, it looks really good. It's a Molly 1 weapon. So you got 2 different types of different elements. Corrosive, and we have a little bit of electricity. And it comes with superheated. It's pretty cool. I tried this out against the Timekeeper. And, I mean, it's weird because it's one of those weapons where I'm not sure if it needs a buff, but it's not as, like, it's like right in the middle of the road. It's not great. It doesn't melt bosses, but it's not bad. It's not like it needs a buff. It's weird, you know? It just does decent damage. I wouldn't even say decent damage. Well, yeah, okay, decent damage, right? So, I mean, it's a decent shotgun. Nothing too crazy about this weapon. It doesn't melt, like I said, so I decided to try this out against some of the bosses, and, well, these are the results, right? I tried it out some of the bosses that I like to farm to see how good weapons are, and, well, the Timekeeper, Primordial Guardian, just kind of tickled on. Went over here to the Splash Zone, and kind of a mixed result. Regular weapon damage, just decent. But it did melt him when I popped my ability. So, I mean, regular adds, as you can see right here, not an issue. Pretty decent damage. But once I popped my ability, it stood out. So, I had to do a little bit more testing, you know? So, all in all, the weapon is kind of middle of the road, and it depends on your build and the boss and the burn. I am playing on UV5, so, you know, when it has some resistance, it doesn't really hit as much. But when the elements matches up, it does some, like I said, quote unquote, decent damage. Over here at the Primordial Guardian Orico, as you can see, decent damage, so it all depends. It's a decent shotgun. If it ever do gets a buff though, yeah, it will be a really good SMG. But for right now, that's pretty much going to be the video. Hope you truly enjoyed it. Now, as always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe right here at Karpo Gaming for a wide variety of videos ranging from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So if you enjoyed this video, once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.